Okay, everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. Take your consciousness behind your eyes. Adam and I are going to do that too. Trust me, to do this, we want to be in the same place you are. So, consciousness behind your eyes. Put everything but everything but everything you're thinking of. If it's like I'm hungry or I got to go make my bed or my God, all this talk about addiction or judgment or whatever, you put it all outside. Give it to the field. Your higher levels live at a higher frequency. They will handle it much more graciously than any human being ever could. So just put it all outside of you and just be with us right now. Allow yourself to know that there's a future possibility that exists. That's your life. And that future possibility that exists, if we give it attention and consciousness circulation, what happens is in your body, your chemistry starts to change such that that addictive exchange of old chemicals that give you those old patterns, we can start to disrupt that. So let's project ourselves as someone who's free to thrive, someone who's free to choose their behaviors, someone who's actually free to choose their thoughts, even with things that you've struggled in the past. Let's pretend it's, 2 years from now, and you're already there. You're already there. It's like there's such a sense of freedom. So what does that look like?
What if it looked like a compassionate, kind relationship with your ego, where you get to acknowledge and honor it for having tried to keep you safe all these years, and just love him up or her up, and say thank you for everything you've done? It's a little bit different now. Now Spirit's going to carry us forward, but thank you for doing your job.
And imagine that you effortlessly go direct with what calls you, with what your guidance knows to be true. You just naturally do what's in your highest. It's almost automatic at this point. Like imagine if you walked around and even just going into the grocery store with a grocery store clerk, it's you're playful, you're funny, you're silly, you're like really nothing gets you. You look at your bank account and maybe it's a little bit lower than it usually is, but how you just, all you can see is what you're grateful for that you paid for, all the services that you've received, and from all the payments you've made, and that you're in a constant state of gratitude. And from doing that, what happens is it opens the portals of possibility so that the next day, of course, you receive exactly what you need. And you're just in that kind of dance, that kind of flow. There's like an ease. You just know that it's all going to be okay all the time.
And what would it feel like in your heart in this place 2 years from now, when you knew that every person that you met and every moment spent in your day, your heart was almost bursting with this deep gratitude that you were actually here, having this experience, having this conversation, having the opportunity to live your life in deep reverence and appreciation for everything that it is, instead of focusing on what it's not.
And imagine what it feels like with that level of freedom, where you're in that place where you actually have a sense of humor about your old patterns. You actually laugh about them. And just feel the surge of energy, like the consistency of energy right now that you have from being able to breathe that deeply, from being able to let your circulation flow, from being able to just be free of the controlling restrictions. You actually don't have any of it. You can't even find it. So there's this energy that comes from your knowingness and from a deep sense of knowingness that is now your default, and a sense of peace that truly, not like a manipulative mantra or affirmation, but really you get at a cellular level that all is well, it always will be well, and you're just free to do what presents that life is bringing you, and you're enjoying, such that the need to be safe is overridden by your inspiration to enjoy your life.
And feel the surprise and delight it surely must be like when in any situation where there used to be a trigger for you or a quick emotional response, what it must feel like to try to search for it in your body and find out that it's no longer there. Wouldn't that be such a joy?
Yippee.